Good morning, traders, and this is your Aussie South African Top 40 daily review. So I've left those levels in that I drew yesterday just to show you the significance of those levels. So you can see we're still kind of meandering to the upside on the daily, but look at the sellers that keep stepping in on the top. Now the question you've got to ask yourself is, are the bears scaling in here? Are they building their short position inside this area? With every rally, they're building their short position in anticipation of driving it down. Okay. If we look at the 4 hour, you'll see still ranging, but look at these pin bars. One pin bar, two pin bars. So I have a double pin bar, which is a very, very bearish signal. We are above the alligator, so the trend is still up. So you could still be looking at this as a consolidation, which is what a lot of the bulls will be doing, is seeing this as consolidation and anticipating a break to the upside. The problem with that thought is, well, I suppose it's not a problem. The reality of that thought is that your bears are anticipating that there's a whole lot of stops sitting here at 51,960, well, 51,950 roughly. So there's a whole lot of stops waiting here. So if we do manage to break through below this fractal level here, and we'll look at it on lower time frames, what exactly it is, but then you have stops that'll be triggered, which is going to fuel the fall. And then we've got a level to be tagged, which will be that one there. And then we have a fairly large gap to be closed as well. Now we've got three gaps to the downside. Okay, so if we just move down to the hour and see what's going on, you'll see the range very clearly. And yesterday we had a massive engulfing bar, then a bit of a rally, and then another inside bar. So again, on the hour, we've got this picture here. Okay, I'm going to delete these levels for now because there's something else you need to pay attention to. So that was the first triangle, and now we have a second level in the triangle, and there's the triangle. Okay, so this is consolidating. If you look at the awesome oscillator, you can see no momentum at all, flat. And then the next thing that you'll probably find is on the Bollinger Bands, we should be heading into a squeeze. There we go. So there's our squeeze on the 1 hour. So we are looking for a breakout of the squeeze fairly soon. Okay, nothing on the 4 hour, but the 4 hour is indicating a potential move up. Okay. And I just want to look at the 30 minutes on the Bollinger Bands as well. You'll see we've been in a squeeze for quite some time. Okay. This is in a squeeze, and you can see how we dead center on the 20 moving average. And normally, when you get this kind of view, this is consolidation, and you are expecting a breakout up or down. Okay. My bias right now is to the downside. The levels that we're at from a daily perspective are just too big. They're just too big to get through. I mean, it's going to take a lot more effort to just pop through that level. So I would expect a pullback, consolidation further down, and then a second attempt at getting through. Okay, so let's just get down back to the hour. This is actually, we could actually just draw the same levels in we had yesterday. That's our range. We need a break above or below that range for price to continue. Okay, so let's look at the the closing range breakout strategy from yesterday. Pretty much played out. Your breakout to the upside and target to the upside was tagged. Okay, so you see there we hit the range target, which is right up top there, and then we bounced off. As I expected, short off the top, bounced off, consolidated, and now we're hovering around back in that closing range, basically. And what I want to do, just delete that. is have a look at this here. So there's our next closing range strategy, and the range target to the downside is bottom of range, and the range target to the upside will be top of range. There we go. Okay, so pretty much another day, and I mean, these breakouts are so short. 100 points. So you're looking at 100 points up, 100 points down target. Okay, looking at the half hour though, there's a couple of things. So firstly, this big sell-off here, and then we've got every time we raised up. I'm assuming that is 50%. Let me just double check that. That was a move down. Yeah, 50%. So this was our move down. Then we came back to the 50%, and then the sellers stepped in again, and they're still in at the 50%. Slightly above the alligator pointing up, but look at the oscillator. Oscillator's up here, and then also oscillator's flat, indicating zero momentum. So this is range, and I hope you can see this, how we rallied sharp, momentum died off, and then just goes into a range. Nothing really happening here. What we're looking for is this kind of picture here. So you want to see continuous bigger and bigger and bigger bars, or you want to see smaller and smaller red bars above the zero and they get bigger and bigger below the line for your shorts. Okay, I think for me at the moment, nothing worth trading here. It's still short off the top, and I think that's my bias at the moment, is short off the top. And we're going to need a proper break below here in order for me to even consider getting in short. Okay, I'd prefer to be short up there and more than likely take a stab at a long off this bottom level of 51,995 or 51,990. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking at the moment. This could be a double top. There's one top, there's a second top, there's a neckline. But it's pretty much a range, so you will always find a double top or a double bottom in the range. There's a double bottom, there's a double top. Okay, and then yesterday is just a messy nothing, just hovering in the alligator sleeping. Okay, so if we have to just stick to Bill Williams' theory on its own, bearing in mind that we're in a squeeze, those are the two levels that I'd look at, and I'm just going to pop down to the 12 minute, use the 12 or the 15 as well. Okay, so you can see the reason why it always helps coming down. So there's your channel. I've had a channel break. You'd expect a bit of a rally up here and then a move to the downside. Yeah, so we are above the alligator a little bit here, not much. But that basically means that I can bring my fractals up to that kind of level. Just delete that and you'll see. Okay, so if we get a 12-minute close below this fractal of 52,119, then that validates a short trade. Okay, and if we get a break above there of 52,245, it validates a long trade. But again, your targets are going to be the top and bottom of the bigger range. Come on, give me a line. There. Actually, that'll go further down to there. Okay, so you can see how we are slap bang on the middle of the range. And to me, there's no real trade at the moment. Okay, unless we tag the top again, then there's a worthwhile short, because there should be a fairly big short off that. And when I say fairly big, I'm probably just referring to a move like that, which is 350 points. Okay, so in summary, we're ranging. It's going to be tough to try and call. We need to get a direction going, and if we can get the direction going, then we should see something happening. I just want to come back to Bollinger Bands here on the 5 minutes. Nothing there. 15. Now the 15 will also be a bit of a squeeze as well. Anyway, guys, there's nothing really to trade here as far as I'm concerned. I really want to wait and see for that range to break. So if we can break through the range, we can get out of this range, then it's a worthwhile trade. And if you look at the 3 hour here, there's a 3 hour fractal level here, which is 52, call it 5200. So, we get an hour close below 5200, then that validates a short as well, which is below this pin bar here. Okay. Anyway, guys, be patient, wait for this. It's going to break out one way or other. And at the moment, it's looking short for me. So that's the one I'm waiting for. So you just got to find the right fractal levels. And I think these are, well, it'll have to be that fractal there on the hour. I need an hour close below 52036 is the exact number, but I would say if I can just get a close below 5200 on the half hour, that would validate it for me as well. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's my view at the moment. Targets are really going to be, the first thing that's going to stop us a fall will be 5106.27, and then the second thing that may halt the fall will be this gap close, which will be 52,400. Okay. Well, actually, a little bit further than that, because it'll be gap, and then it'll pick this up at 51,350. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm expecting. Expecting a breakout to the downside. May be wrong, but I mean, look at the hour. You see we're in the alligator here. So that is our fractal level. And obviously to the upside, we're looking for a break there of 52 to 40. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and catch up with you later. Cheers for now.